Thank you. I'd first like to start off to thank my two wonderful AVID teachers, Sue House and Amanda Alonzo. They're here today. I'd also like to thank for coming and giving me this opportunity and encouraging me along the whole way the last 2 years. One of my host parents, Rick Fernandez. And thank you all for coming today. As I drove home late from the movie, I knew I was running up against my dad's curfew. I opened the front door and caught the strong smell of alcohol. I knew it was going to be a rough night. Where were you? Why were you out so late? The questions raced from his mouth, slurred, rambling, and menacing. Each one felt like a slap in the face. I knew from experience that anything I would say wouldn't have an effect. I tried to offer an explanation, but my answers only provoked him more. Before I knew it, he was throwing me out. I was numb and in shock. This wasn't the first time I had to deal with family conflict. The state had taken me away from my mother when I was a baby because of her drug problem, and my dad married a woman who didn't like me and didn't want me around. Walking out of my house that night, I felt the world around me collapsing. Now I didn't even have a home, and I had no idea where I'd even sleep that night. It was a terrible crossroads in my life, and I never felt more alone and more afraid. I had no idea where my life was heading, but I also understood clearly that if anything was going to get better, I would have to be the person to take action and make it so. At that moment, too, I had no idea that AVID would change my life. I was fortunate that I quickly found a home with some close friends. This provided me with the stability of a safe and caring environment that allowed me to focus on my energies on positive achievements and involvement at school rather than being caught up in anger, bitterness, and self-doubt that my father and stepmother rejection could have caused. School became my strongest focus. As I began to excel, I started how to think about how I would continue education after high school. My science teacher, Ms. House, who also happened to be an AVID teacher, knew that AVID could help me. Ms. House had me meet with my school counselor so I could switch into AVID, and AVID changed my life. At school, AVID became my strongest support. Rather than letting my family's rejection define me and limit my world, AVID helped me look beyond those negative boundaries to rediscover what it meant to be valued and accepted. AVID enabled me to look at myself and see that there was so much more to me than the negative message of rejection. It opened my eyes to a whole world of possibilities and taught me that I had the power to make my dreams a reality. In AVID, I found a family environment that offered me friends who listened, encouraged, and actually truly cared. AVID kept us connected, so no one ever felt like they were alone or on their own. When I lived at home, all I heard from my dad was how college would be a waste of time, and I should just look for a minimum wage job. AVID opened the door to setting higher goals for myself and helped me find the tools that would put college within my reach. AVID gave me practical skills to prepare for success in college and work skills such as time management, note-taking, guidance in completing admissions and scholarship applications, and setting high standards for taking AP classes each year. To someone like me who knew nothing about college, AVID turned the idea of college into an attainable goal. We went on college trips, toured campuses, met with staff, students, and professors. It all made college seem far more real and less threatening. Without AVID's support, I know I would not have been able to achieve as much as I have. I was one of only 3 students in Oregon this year to receive the Beat the Odds scholarship, one of only 6 to receive the Horatio Alger scholarship, and one of the few selected as a Ford Scholar with a full ride to a college of my choice in Oregon. AVID helped me get organized and balance my work with school so I could work to earn money while at the same time maintain a high GPA. I've become involved in community service, working with a nonprofit community theater and at the same time strengthening the Madison Compost Crew and Green Team. In that capacity, I won a grant to help our Academy of Science and Natural Resources and build our school's first compost station. More than anything, I think the common thread of AVID's impact in my life has been to show me that there are no barriers. I can accomplish anything. My outlook on life has shifted 180 degrees from when I was living with my dad. My AVID teacher, Miss House, always says, "Why not you?" In other words, someone is going to achieve that goal, be that star, or win that scholarship. Well, why not me? Given my background, it would be easy to believe that I would never achieve much. But with the help of Miss House, my tutors, Miss Alonzo, my peers in my AVID family, and my caring host parents that gave me a true home, I know now that by taking responsibility to show proper attention and dedication, I can achieve all my goals. I now know, more than ever, that without AVID showing me how to believe in myself, I would not be standing here today. Thank you.